Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we're gonna be playing Terminally in Love XOXO demo. I totally didn't forget the name of the demo, bros. This is a bit of a struggle to get opened, okay? And I'm surprisingly in a very creepy room. It's a visual novel, I thought. Dating sim with some very hot characters. But this just looks like I'm in a Swedish prison or something. I don't feel well. Your body felt heavy and you struggled to sit upright. You groaned at the stench of dirty laundry and rotten food permeated the room. Oh, I'm Chat. The sound of flies buzzing around could be heard. Your room remained in a dark state. Lights off. How do you live like this, Chat? The only light source was your computer screen. Time for your daily routine. Slowly you... Is that a banana? Oh, no, man. Why is there a banana on the ground? Slowly you made your way to the computer and sat onto the worn office chair. Gave a weak smile at the familiar logo. Terminally in Love. Your favorite game for the past few years. You pressed play. I'm playing a game within a game? I'm playing a game within a game. Is this sound okay for you guys? Oh shit, that's okay. We're turning it. Oh god. Oh god, okay, never mind. Now I gotta change the don't worry about it, okay? That's good, that's decent volume, that's good volume, that's decent. Okay, I mean, I've already got this full screen, so that's okay. Alright. Terminally in Love. XOXO. Let's start. What is your name? It's Chat today. I'm gonna be Chat. I'm gonna let Chat be the character today. Since, you know, our room was fucking disgusting. Pick it up. Clean up your room, Chat. I'm kidding. You know, do what you gotta do. The sing-song chirps of the native birds could be heard from outside. It's your sophomore year of college, and you just returned from your semester break. Last year was uneventful, but at least you made some friends. You laid on the rock-hard dorm mattress, and you groaned as the blinding sunlight hit your eyes. Is it rock-hard because it's a cheap mattress, or did we just come on it a lot? Slowly, your drowsy eyes blinked a bit to adjust to the sudden change in lighting. Now fully awake, you take in the surroundings of your dorm room. What do we got here? What do we got here? We got a gaming chair, that rock-hard mattress. We got the teddy bear. Okay, maybe we don't york it in the bed with the teddy bear, and some really bland clothing. Nice. You only unpacked yesterday, but your dorm feels quite cozy. Chat! Oh my god, you're fucking built, Chat. What the hell? Yo, you're looking sexy as fuck, Chat. You're looking like a snack, dude. Oh my god, dude. What is this? This must have been the shortest break ever. I just want to sleep. Maybe I could skip. What the fuck? You can feel the vibration of your phone as that stupid Labubu song that Haley set up blasted loudly throughout the dorm room. She's lucky that I'm too tired for murder plans. It's a good thing your roommate Jericho left for his morning run. I'm gonna kill someone. You picked up your phone to see 30 plus missed calls from Haley. With a sigh, you dialed the number. The Labubus have infected my fucking visual novel games. Okay. Alright. Okay. Chat's dancing to it. You're sick, Chat. I bet you had the 24 karat gold Labubu. Is that music copyright? I don't know. Holy crap, probably. Better not think of skipping today. I'm gonna end you if you don't get up. It was as if she could hear my thoughts. YouTube, if you didn't hear anything for that last little minute, I'm sorry. There was some copyright music being played. It was as if she could hear my thoughts. I can hear what you're thinking. What? Seriously, get out of bed, go to class, and get a job. Oh my god. The professor just announced that anyone who's late will lose half of their grade. You groaned and rubbed your ears to soothe the ringing from Haley's high-pitched yelling. I mean, a 50's still a pass. 50's still a pass if you ask me, Chat. Okay. Oh, shit, you didn't see that. Can't hit that button. Whoops. Yeah, I have to use the web browser. I had to use the web browser mode, okay? I could not find an exe file in the download. Just downloaded a virus instead. You're too loud. Dog, I don't care. Wait, what? You're too loud. Bro, Bakugo. Bro, you do not need to be that loud. It's 7 in the morning. You know you love to hear my voice. Anyways, hurry up. Alright, alright. You hung up. Time to get up now. Ugh, my hair is a mess. Of course Chat's a Bakugo fan. Ugh. What should I wear today? Bakugo fan instead of Bakugan fan? Ugh, Chat, what are you doing? Cozy, simple outfit? Dress to impress? Whatever clean clothes you have left. Well, normally I would go with the cozy, simple outfit, but, if you got, like, stains on that shit, like, cum stains and shit, then of course I'm gonna wear my clean clothes, bro. Just gonna stick to my gray sweater and pants. You got dressed and ready for the day ahead. Nice, based. We're looking fly. Locking your door behind you, started to walk to class. The sun is insanely bright today. This is annoying. You yawned every couple of seconds until you reached the Humanities building. The doors creaked and squeaked as you struggled to open the entrance door. Oh, you're weak, Chad. And we're in Minecraft. Wait, we're in Minecraft. 10 out of 10, by the way. 10 out of 10. Wait, is this a Minecraft? I don't know why. This just looks like Minecraft to me. Like a Minecraft texture pack. I like it. They seriously need to renovate this damn place. After a couple of hallways and turns, you finally arrived at English 101. It looks good. At the entrance of your class, you spotted Emily, a friend you made last semester, and waved to her. She gave a small wave in return. Nice, nice. This is a really fucking cool class. That's a library. Walking into class, you can feel people staring at you, especially that jerk Kenneth. God, I hate his stupid, beautiful face. Oh my god, is that the heart? Is he wearing a heart choker? Oh my god, he's so beautiful, chat. Ugh, I hate your stupid, handsome, fucking sexy face. He's got a heart choker, chat. Well. You look unwell. Kenneth said while adjusting his glasses. Chuckled to himself as if he was telling a good joke. You rolled your eyes. He must have noticed my bed hair. From the corner of your eye, you saw Haley waving to you from across the classroom, so naturally you headed towards her direction before getting rudely interrupted. Just wait, chat. By the way, just wait. The CGs for this game from the previews were fire, okay? Oh, wait. Is it because you received an A- on our midterm? An A- is still good. You shouldn't be talking. Didn't you drop a class? Or was it that you got kicked out for not meeting the criteria? So much for being the smartest in the class. You smirked while mocking him. He didn't reply to you, so you took it as a sign of victory. You scoffed as you walked towards Haley, your best friend since you guys were in diapers, and sat on your seat. Chat, why have you guys been in diapers this old? Haley noticed your presence and beamed at the sight of you. Set your things down to the left of you, because I know you don't have friends from before college. For some reason, Kenneth decided to sit only a few seats away from you. You didn't think much of it. He's gonna beat the shit out of us. Maybe you wanted a better view of the board, that's all. You and Haley didn't get a chance to say anything to each other, as our professor's voice echoed throughout the classroom, preventing you and Haley from being able to hear your own thoughts. Professor assigned us a book to read. A book by Eliza Grace? Her name sounds familiar. You opened the book and began flipping through the pages. You paused at a random page and saw it was poetry. It read, "He found me crying. He crew too. We both crowed." It's beautiful. What did I just read? You look over to see Kenneth tearing up. What a baby. You turn the page to read another poem. This one was by an unknown author. Mama, a girl behind you. No, there isn't. Or was there? I don't know. What am I reading? Kenneth cannot seriously be crying to this. You look over at him and saw his face flushed from crying. His vulnerable expression was, he wasn't being all nonchalant or mean, just different. Just then he caught you staring. What are you looking at? He whispered to you, trying to act all tough. On the other hand, the way his eyes glistened from his tears made him look cuter, rather than what he intended. What was I thinking? Cute? Him? And it was Kenneth of all people. Quickly snapped out of your thoughts. Wait. Grow up, you crybaby. He whispered back, sneering at him. Don't crowd, bro. He rolled his eyes, adjusting his glasses. Again? Like those nerds in anime. Nonetheless, the professor continued to ramble on how this book was inspirational and how it showed deep emotions. Blah, blah, blah. You stopped paying attention to the professor after a couple of minutes. Instead, you were curious about Kenneth. He showed a different side of himself today. It was a complete 180 from his usual annoying self. He kept glancing back at him, making sure it wasn't too obvious. He was just reading the book very concentrated. Maybe he's just constipated. Cause suddenly the professor announced that class was over. He started to pick up your items and looked over at Haley to see her pulling out sunglasses from her bag. Sunglasses? Indoors? Is she insane? Are you serious? You raised an eyebrow. She laughed at your deadpan face. You're just jealous you don't have shades like me. No. Don't wear shades indoors, chat. You will get punched. She said while she flipped her long hair back. Haley stood up and walked towards the exit. You follow suit. You look back to search for Kenneth, only to see that he was talking to the professor. Most likely for extra credit or office hours, something like that. Why did you say yay? Why? When I told you I was gonna punch you in the face, you said yay! Bruh. As you and Haley walked down the hall, you could feel the warmth of the sun hitting your face. You tried to shield your eyes from the blinding sun with your right hand. You could hear Haley's wicked cackling beside you. This is why you need to bring sunglasses, dude. She snickered to herself as she continued to watch you battle with the harsh light. You huffed in annoyance. You focused your attention back onto Haley. Out of nowhere, you bumped into a hard, muscular shoulder. What's good, nerds? Excuse me! Wait. I like that grin. Watch where you're going next time. Alright, cutie. Where the hell did those roses come from? Dude, I can't. He spoke in a deep, rough, nonchalant voice. Holy fuck, he's a Dorito, dude. Where'd the music come from? Came from your brain. He spoke in a deep, rough, nonchalant voice, or his phone in his pocket. Yeah, I see the phone. It's in his pocket, chat, behind me. He's just playing that on repeat. Justin lowered his gaze and looked at you up and down as if he were some kind of prey. He bit his bottom lip. Okay. Weird. Why is the music kind of low? Well, actually, it's kind of good for copyright reasons, chat. It's good that it's... You're not seeing that. You didn't see that. Keep hitting escape. He winked and walked off without saying another word. For copyright reasons, it might be good that the volume's low. You and Haley looked at each other confused. Did that just happen? How do you know that guy? Her furrowed, concerned eyes were focused on you. You could only sigh in response. Of course I know him. Everybody knows about Justin. He's a notorious bad boy, and he probably dated at least half of the school student population. Why does he remind you of Kaiba? Because he's a brunette? Justin isn't a good person. I don't want you hanging around the wrong crowd. You've heard the rumors. Haley, hear me out, Haley. Justin is cute in his own quirky way. Now I'm sounding like chat. Haley gave you a deadpan stare. I can't understand what you see in him. I'm 1,000 times cooler than him, not to mention way cuter. She let a hump and flipped her hair. A muffled ding was heard from your pocket. You take out your phone to check the notification. Oh, it was an email from your professor. She rarely sent any announcements or emails, so this was strange. Reading over the concise announcement, you find out that your classes today were all canceled, and that all students were encouraged to socialize with the free time. Your eyes lit up, excited to have no boring lectures for this day. Lucky me! I should use the day to check out the new cafe down the street. Oh, lucky you. You should use this time to go check out the new cafe down the street. Huh? Did I just say my thoughts out loud? She smiled at your enthusiasm. It's super popular these days, and they have those cute, trendy drinks. Maybe I should go with you. Quickly, a loud noise interrupted her. Another ding sounded, but from Haley's phone. She pulled out her phone and read the message. Darn, I have class today. This seems a little coincidental. She pouted, her eyes becoming almost puppy-like, and she hugged your arm. I'm gonna miss you, chat. I won't. No, I'm kidding. Sucks that we won't be able to hang out today. She gave your arm one final squeeze before leaving with a wave. See you later. Chat, is it just me, or is everyone into you? What the fuck? You waved back in response. As you turned back, another person suddenly appeared in front of you. Ah! Woman jump scare! Ah! Jeez, Em. Whoever that was scared the hell out of you and caused you to jump like a frightened cat. Oh my god. It was Emily. How did such a sweet girl scare me like that? You stumbled over your step. She was way too close for comfort. Okay, what is she wearing? Excuse me. Okay. Hi, Emily. I'm kind of blocking Emily. I'm sorry. Here, I can get small. I can get smaller. There, chat. I'm smaller. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to interrupt you or bother you, chat. Her voice was quiet and soft while she played with a strand of her delicate hair. She looked to her feet and avoided any attempts of eye contact. Sanity falls? There you go. No, you're fine, Em. You could never bother me. You said, reassuring her as you fixed your composure, standing up straight. Her gaze was hesitant, and she seemed to be debating whether to speak or not. Since class is cancelled, want to head to the cafe? She smiled kindly at you. You could not say no to that face. Yeah, but you're paying, he said playfully. You found a reaction to your teasing quite cute. Emily laughed awkwardly. She started to walk in the direction of the cafe, expecting you to follow behind. You followed suit, but struggled to make any conversation. You both stayed quiet. It was okay, though, since you were used to her behavior. The sun's warmth and the uncomfortable tension between you two could be felt. You've been friends with her for a while now, yet there's still these moments of awkwardness. Were you serious before me paying and all? Yes. Emily suddenly asked. You can tell she wanted you to say no. I'm sorry, Emily, but I know my chat. My chat is broke as shit. You're paying. She fiddled with her fingers, waiting for your response. Don't worry, chat. You don't need to answer this one. I already know the answer. Yeah, I mean, you did invite me. Chat, is this you? Is this you, chat? Is this you? We pay for our own meals? Just joking with you, I'll pay my treat? I'm broke, sorry, Em? Okay, chat's broke. Yeah, I mean, you did invite me. You emphasized that she invited you, so therefore she had to pay. Emily looked at you dumbfounded. She didn't actually expect you to say that. Well, I guess you're right. I did invite you. She quietly chuckled as she forced a small smile. Look at you, you're smiling, you bastards. You couldn't help but feel guilty. I was joking. You blurted out, giving her a small smile. No, you weren't. Although you wish you weren't going to pay for anything. XD. Keck W. You and Emily both finally made it to the cafe. Cool AC air brushed against your skin. Felt refreshing compared to the warm spring weather. Yo, is that a K-pop Demon Hunters poster back there? And I know this I know this thing, man. I worked with an artist, and they would always send me pictures of this little fucking thing wiggling its booty cheeks. I actually loved it when we did that. It's so cute. What the hell? But also, what the hell? What is it from? Okay, some Japanese show. Chikawa? Okay. Alright. The bells above the door made soft tings and alerted the employees. Their friendly greetings brought a smile to you, and you waved back in response. This cafe opened last year and became the college's hotspot for students to hang out or study. Good food, nice employees, comforting atmosphere, and even better company. What more could you want? The pleasant mood quickly ended as the loud shouting from two familiar people was heard from the booth seats. You recognized one of them to be the troublemaker from earlier, Justin, but the second person's face was too far away to really know. Oh, it's Yun-hee, the school's #1 girl crush. Apparently there were some rumors that she and Justin were dating on and off last year. Guess they were true after all. Seems like they're gonna break up again. The yelling reached a climax. The couple exchanged another round of profanities at each other. Why are we watching them bang? Yun-hee took her coffee cup and threw its contents at Justin's shirt. She stormed off in your direction. Her appearance was disheveled, and her ruined mascara doesn't help at all. The beauty stomped right past you, but bumped shoulders with Emily as she left the cafe. Unfortunately, Emily was unable to regain her balance quick enough and started to fall in a direction. Your body moved on its own, and your arms caught her before she fell. Hey, yo, chat! You risen up all the girlies today, too? Everything happened so fast. You didn't realize that she was in your arms. You looked down at her, and you could see her face turn bright red. Sorry. Quickly, she made her way out of your embrace. Justin's actually here. If you didn't hear, Justin's in the booth. He's playing the music for us. He's a real bro. It's fine. It's fine. It wasn't your fault. You reassured her that it was fine and really wasn't a big deal. Thank you for catching me. It was really sweet of you. Her voice was softer than before, and it sounded almost affectionate. She tucked a strand of hair behind her ear. Could have steal M's socks. What the hell? It's no problem at all. Let's go order. I'm excited to try out the stuff here. Walking towards the kind-looking blue-haired barista at the counter, you both made your orders. Why did you say blue-haired? Why was that added? Hi there. How was your day? My day was good. How was yours? Also good. What would you like to order? Let's see. What's on the menu? Why not? I'm just gonna say, I mean, it's a bit of a stereotype, okay? Matcha latte. That's a popular drink these days. Iced Americano, classic cafe coffee, and it's the perfect drink during the summer. Black coffee, a bitter drink for bitter people. Delicious. I mean, an iced Americano is also black coffee. What? Can I get a... I can't even get the iced. I can't even get the ice. I would have at least got iced. Matcha latte with oat milk. Okay. Black coffee, no cream, no sugar, no milk. Why would you say that? Just say black coffee. What the fuck? They're gonna think you're an idiot. Take a deep breath. Okay? I'm gonna take a deep breath, chat. This is really important. This is really, really important, okay? Take a deep breath. Caramel frappuccino with non-fat coconut milk, exactly 2.5 cups of sugar with 4 chocolate drizzles, 6.5 pump of caramel drizzle, 3 espresso shots mixed in with extra whipped cream. As well as birthday cake pop mixed in with a bit of strawberries on top, chocolate flakes, a pump of vanilla, and 1 pump of hazelnuts. You can give me some back shots too. Add in some banana slices, soft chocolate shavings coated with the bottom, cinnamon dulce, and just a pinch of matcha powder. From the corner of your eye, you could see the light in the barista's eyes fade. The barista closed their eyes in defeat. A forced smile made its way on their face. While Emily was taking her order, you couldn't help but feel someone staring at you. Chat, if you have an order that big, you might as well just tell them right now. Yeah, I want you to rail me. Okay? That's pretty much what you're asking for. Okay? Look around. Decide to look around the cafe, only to see people talking with one another. Nothing special. Make eye contact with a certain brooding bad boy, Justin. His lips were in a permanent frown and his eyebrows were furrowed. Why is he looking at me? You both made eye contact for a while before Emily called your name. Are you okay? Her hands gently tugged at the corner of your sleeve. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's just go wait for our order. 2 of you waited in a quiet spot for your names to be called. Waiting for both of the orders, you and Emily stood in silence until it was interrupted by a loud voice. Oh no, oh no. Well, if it isn't my 2 best friends, Justin announced while he grinned widely at both of you. You could see his pointy canine teeth. Suddenly, he placed his arm around your shoulder, causing you to lose a bit of balance. He placed most of his weight onto you. Looks like someone here needs to hit the gym. I can be your personal trainer, cutie. He's got yaoi proportions, chat. Leave him alone. Get off. He groaned, attempting to escape his rough grasp on your shoulder. He's not lying though, chat. Hit the gym. My bad, sweetheart. His eyes aren't lopsided. He's doing that thing where he is the raised eyebrow. He's doing a raised eyebrow. Justin chuckled to himself and took a step back. Either that or his parents are related. Who knows? Took a step back. He put both his hands up in surrender. He is a white guy, so... Actually, he's a little gray, okay? At least you aren't as weak as this thing. He side-eyed in Emily's direction. His eyes were filled with disdain, but his smile remsed. Justin didn't even bother to say her name. Instead, he referred to her as a thing. Before you could defend her, he spoke up again. Seriously, how do you manage to talk with it? That thing is always on mute. Don't talk about my friends that way, bro. What the hell? I'm not gonna fuck you like this. I mean, chat's not gonna fuck you like this. There's no way you can have any interesting conversations with it. He looked directly at you, genuinely curious about this. Sometimes I like the silence. While fidgeting with her fingers, Emily could only look at her shoes. Yeah, she makes better conversation than the likes of you. You sneered at him. His smile only grew wider at your reaction. Oh, I like you. You're feisty. Just then, the barista called out Emily's name and her drink was ready. Justin seemed to take notice of this and grabbed it before she was able to get it. He took a long sip, while he stared straight into your eyes. Following his previous actions, Justin finished his sip and let out a sigh. Whoever ordered this needs to get banned from here. He glanced down at the drink and back up to meet your perplexed eyes. That was my favorite drink, you disgusting bastard. Oh my, Emily! Speak up. Speak your truth, girl. I will slap this guy with my cock. Huh? Quickly, your head turned towards Emily. Did she say something? Because it's not meant for you. You could see her eyes beginning to water. But you felt proudly that she was finally able to defend herself. It seemed like she used all her courage to do that. I'm sorry, should I move chat? Do you want me to move chat for today? Do you want me to move chat here? I'll put chat over here. I'll put chat over here. I don't want to look at his face, but I guess Cat really wants to. You'll do what with your what? Chat, stop. It's not the time for that kind of talk. But she felt proud that she was finally able to defend herself. It seemed like she used all her courage to do that. What? Who's talking to you? He looked down at her with a mixture of hatred and annoyance. Alright, I'm out. Can't stand being near that thing. His head turned back in your direction and winked. Hit me up if you're interested in getting personal training. From yours truly, of course. Then he strolled towards the exit, drink in hand, before dumping it in the trash. Are you okay, Em? I'm so sorry about how horribly he treated you. Are you okay? He'll be gone soon anyways. What? You turned your head to face Emily, thinking you heard her say something. She only blinked at you. You brushed it off. Want me to buy you another drink? She seemed as if she was going to tear up. I'm fine, and no thanks. She wiped away her falling tears. Standing up to Justin seemed to have taken all her courage, so you decided not to push it. She must have been so scared. She's gonna kill that man. You got your drink and decided to leave with Emily. Damn. The walk back to the dorms was silent once again. You stopped at the door entrance. You got your order and decided to leave with Emily walking behind you. You stopped at the door entrance. See you. You waved goodbye to her and she only smiled in response. For some reason, the smile she gave did not reach her eyes. Oh yeah, it's a good thing I'm friends with her, chat. Today was so eventful. Like it was the first episode of a horrible romance show. It's always the quietest, the scariest cat. Is that you, chat? You groaned at the sight of the familiar 3 flights of stairs leading up to your dorm. I'm so tired. You're ready to just flop down in your bed and fall asleep. After a few painstaking minutes, you finally arrive at your dorm. You open the door, expecting to see an empty, dark room. Your eyes widen at the sight of a lit-up dorm with golden by a hunter. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! I don't think that's copyright-free music. Okay. You smiled. Your roommate is back. I got rid of the music. I'm sorry. Despite his intimidating, muscular build, Jericho is a really nice guy. Doritos? He was actually the first friend you made in your freshman year here, and you're grateful for how kindly has treated you. Last year, you accidentally spilled piping hot coffee on his favorite polo shirt. Not only did he treat your small burns, but also didn't let you apologize for wrecking his things. You remember him saying, "It's only a shirt. I could buy more of those." You, on the other hand, you're irreplaceable. Your eyes scanned around the dorm in search of his whereabouts, until you saw him doing push-ups in the middle of the dorm. He noticed your presence and immediately got up from the floor. His eyes lit up at the sight of you. With lightning speed, he turned off his speaker's chat. It's because they're yaoi coded. Wiping his sweat away, Jericho turned around to face you, arms wide open. Oh, hey, Jericho. He embraced you in a firm hug. Chad, I missed you. Feels like I haven't seen you in like 8 hours. He grinned joyfully at you. You could tell he clearly had a better day than you. You gently patted his back. I guess so. You can let go of me now. You replied simply, as you let out a small chuckle. Jericho's enthusiastic greeting made you really happy, but you were too tired to deal with anything else or anyone right now. He released you from his hug. Jericho seemed to take notice of your weariness. You seem tired. I'll get out of your hair now. I'm just really happy to see you again. Gave you a final pat on the shoulder before he went to sit on his small conversation sofa. I think it's a bit of a joke, chat. I think there's supposed to be a little meme-y. A little bit of a meme, if you will. You couldn't be any more happy or grateful to him. Personally, I love the designs. They're 10 out of 10. Your evening routine has started. You changed into comfortable pajamas set, brushed your teeth, did your skincare, and headed to bed. You and Jericho said goodnight to each other before you switched off the lights. Okay, I think I can, Okay, I think I can turn on the music. Okay. Tomorrow is another day. You slowly opened your eyes and sat up from your bed, blinking once in a while to adjust your surroundings. Looking to the right of your bed, you gazed out the window. It's still dark outside. What time is it? You felt around your bed to find your phone. You picked the phone up to check the time. 4 a.m.? There's no reason for you to be up this early. Despite that, you couldn't fall back to sleep. You looked over to the other side and saw Jericho still asleep. The sound of his snores filled the room. Why not start your day a bit earlier? It's better than doing nothing. Started to get ready, putting on the same outfit as yesterday, the usual gray sweater. You're an outfit repeater. So what? You stepped out of your dorm, no specific place in mind where to go. In a previous conversation, you remembered Haley mentioning that there's a nice park nearby. It would be the perfect quiet spot to gather your thoughts. My cat's meowing in the background. Don't mind him. He just do that. Strolling over to visit it, you spotted a familiar face on one of the benches, crying. You took a couple steps closer to get a better view. Oh, it's Yunhee. She must still be upset from what happened yesterday. Excuse me. After a small internal debate, you decided to sit next to her. You fucking creep, chat. You're a creep, chat. You better start singing I'm a Creep. Are you okay? Relationship issues, am I right? Why is a beautiful girl like you crying? That is so fucking cringe. You're too cute to cry. Are you okay? It's none of your business. Okay, chat, you fucked up. You fucked up. Now what? Now what, chat? You fucked up. Now what? Why is a beautiful girl like you crying? Was she crying harder? Sorry, thought it'd cheer you up. Why are you doing that, chat? By harassing me? Okay, let's try last option. Relationship issues. Yunhee immediately sat up and looked straight at you in fury. It was just a stupid argument. We didn't break up. Oh, I like this one. Let's go with this. Seemed like you did. Oops. That slipped right out of your mouth. Didn't mean to actually say that out loud. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. She didn't respond, but only looked at you annoyed. Wait, okay, let's go back to the first option. Okay, I'll go back to the are you okay, okay? She didn't bother to look at you as she wiped her tears from her flushed face. You don't have to tell me about what it's about. I'm just asking if you're okay. What does it look like? She turned to look at you. Her makeup was ruined, but she didn't fail to look pretty. Her face was slightly flushed with streaks of mascara running down her cheek. The tears made her eyelashes appear more full and longer. Yunhee looked almost angelic. Were you going crazy, or was there a glowing aura around her? I saw what happened. At the cafe? Oh. She looked away, probably not wanting to remember what had happened yesterday. I'm here if you want to talk about it. In reality, you just want to know why they were arguing that intensely. Chat loves the tea. She poured coffee on him, for goodness sake. I thought those only happened in K-dramas. Yunhee looked back at you, looking at you up and down. It was as if she saw right through that comment. She sighed. Fine, I'll talk about it. She looked up at the rising sun. The once dark blue sky turned a mixture of amber and gold. Looked amazing. Justin has this folder on his phone. It's locked, and he wouldn't let me go through it. Oh, toxic relationship. The Yowie folder. Usually, he lets me do whatever on his phone, but he got so upset when I tried opening that folder. Oh, don't worry, that's just his homework folder. What was it called? Did you manage to see anything before he caught you? Then he looked down in her hands in her lap. He named it Weird Girl, or something along those lines. Huh. That's a really strange name for a folder of your supposed second partner. So you think he's cheating? Unless he's hiding something else, then yeah. Emily folder? Or... I only caught a glimpse of one of the pictures. It was of some girl with long hair. I think she had either pink or purple colored hair. She paused for a moment. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. Well, that's not very interesting. It's only one of those common reasons to argue or break up. Ugh, I was hoping he, like, came in her hair or something and she freaked about it. Ugh. God, chat, you're sickening to me. I think that what's worse is that he had Twitter and Tumblr. But I have both of those things. Oh, she's actually not joking about this. Wait a second. What was wrong with Tumblr? Okay, we're not seriously. Come on, chat. What's wrong with Tumblr? Come on, we all know what's wrong with Tumblr. Come on. We all know what's wrong with Tumblr. Some time passed and Yunhee seemed to loosen up. Excuse me, what the fuck is that? Was that always there, chat? What is that? Is that you? Okay, thanks, chat. Scary. She started to share some random facts about herself and whatever she had on her mind. Yunhee began to ramble on about random things. From her 4 cute cats at home to the reality TV show she watched recently, Yunhee just kept talking. She's a yapper. You sat there listening to everything she said. You nodded, you frowned, you laughed, you paid attention to whatever she wanted to talk about. She looked so much happier now. After a while, her head ended up laying on your shoulder. The sun could now be seen clearly, and the sky was immersed in brilliant golden hues. You looked to the side to see what Yunhee was up to. Thanks a lot for listening to me, chat. This meant a lot to me. This was a genuine thanks from her. She must have been so lonely as the most popular girl on campus. Everyone wanted to be with her, but nobody cared enough to really befriend her. Wow, this is a really nice CG, by the way. They only wanted the status of being with the most pursued girl on campus. Her head tilted upwards towards the sun. Her eyes shone like a crystal, reflecting the colors of the sunrise. Don't give her your phone number, chat. She will force you staying up till 5 a.m. sending you random texts about her favorite K-drama or yaoi fanfic, okay? Don't do it! Yunhee's shoulders were relaxed and her lips were pressed in a soft smile. Unless you like those things. It's so beautiful. You continue to stare at her. Yeah, beautiful. Ah! Oh no, it's just 01000111100. Okay, I get it. Oh! Ah! I can do it again. What was that? What does that mean, chat? What does the binary mean? I guess my game broke. Okay, Wi-Fi was shut off. I need to turn it back on. Wait, I can't help but feel scared. Leave? What is this game, bro? Just me at home today. Go forward. Hey, did you guys hear that? Is that a shadow over there? Or is that just my life-size bust of Leon Kennedy? Go forwards. Seems fine to me. Why do I have 2 pictures of the same picture? I don't hear it. You didn't hear the footsteps? Okay. It's me? Oh, okay. The hallways look weird. Yeah, why is my house a square? Go forwards. Maybe that's just my plapping. What the hell am I looking at? Okay. What? Uh, is this... What? Go back. Excuse me, is this Morse code? What is this? The clap of our ass. Okay, go back. Oh, that was my modem. Oh, it was my internet, my router. Okay. Internet's back. Back to the game. Leave. Oh, there we go. Back in. Honestly, you should leave him for good. Justin clearly doesn't value you. Yunhee looked at you as she sniffed, her teary eyes making eye contact with yours. She let out a soft sigh. That was not Morse code, Chad. That was just our Wi-Fi modem. That was just our router. Don't worry about it. She let out a soft sigh. This is probably one of those petty arguments we had. We'll get over it and everything will be okay. That's not how it works. This isn't healthy. He's looking at homework without you. Oh, I fucking ran out of coffee, dude. Shit. But I didn't want to run out of water. Take a sip, everybody. Took a deep breath before speaking again, thinking what to say to help her out. Trust me, you'll be much happier once you remove him from your life. All you're doing is hurting yourself by staying with him. But what if he does change, like he says he would apologize for everything he's done to me? Apologizing without change is manipulation. It's what my friend said to me once. She didn't say anything, but looked at you with a strange stare. On the bright side, her tears seemed to dry up. Sounds like you have great friends, Chat. Wonder why you don't spend more time with them, instead of being here. She stood up and brushed herself off. But thank you, Chat. You've helped me a lot today. Bye. Gave you a small smile before walking off. You swear that you saw an angelic golden aura around her. You sighed and looked ahead of you to watch the sunrise. Finally, you have a moment of peace and no one to bother you. You pulled out your phone to check the time. It's already 6 a.m. The only notifications you have are from Haley sending reels. You stood up from the bench and wondered where to go next. You still had some time before class started. I should go to the... Chat, what do you want to do? Oh, you don't see that. You don't see that. Chat, what do you want to do? Do you want to go to the dorms, the library? Oh, they're gone now in the background. No. Library. Okay. We go. Remembering all the work and studies you would need to do this year, you decided to borrow some books. It would give you a head start for the academic or research-based classes. The library wasn't as far as you'd expect, just a 5-minute walk. Oh, Chad, it's not the nighttime, it's morning. It's like early morning. There you go. It made sense since it's a bit early for studying. Made your way down a few sections, browsing some topics you thought were interesting. Unsurprisingly, you spotted Kenneth at one of the bookshelves in the novels section. He already had 2 books in his left arm, yet he was still looking for another one. Is your greed immeasurable? In front of his book pile was a thick stack of paper likely for research. He's such a bookworm. You continued to stare at Kenneth, the way his slender fingers flipped through the pages so delicately, with care, was something you found quite cute. His round glasses... Game developer. Game developer! You know what? This one kind of looks rounded. Maybe he's like a rounded pair here and a square pair. I don't know. Framed his softer features so nicely. The way he held the book with a firm yet gentle grip, and his smile. No! I gotta lock in! It's my academic weapon era this semester. You had a bright idea to scare him from behind, since he seemed extremely concentrated on finding the right book. Yeah, pull his pants down. Slowly, you sneak towards him on your tippy toes, taking calculated steps to avoid making any sound. Oh, is this the guy from... You think he's the protagonist from Persona 4, Golden? It was difficult to hold your laugh the moment you managed to get close before... Boo! Kenneth jolted as he turned to look at you, dropping the 2 books he had in his arms. Papers that once were stacked in a neat pile flew all around the 2 of you. They were now scattered all over the floor. Oh wow, that actually worked. You held in your giggles as the librarian was nearby ready to shush you. Your muffled laughs were loud enough to be heard by her. Your attention fell to the books on the floor. You began to judge their covers. The first one, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Not the best choice, but okay. The second one, a guide to making friends. Suddenly, you felt horrible for causing trouble again. The fact that he didn't react yet only added to your consuming guilt. Hey, sorry about that, Kenneth. It should have been making friends for a making friends for a dummies book. Sorry about that, Kenneth. Both you and Kenneth immediately knelt down to pick up the books and papers. And then you kissed! No, I'm kidding. Oh, hey, yo. Wait a second. Wait a minute, chat. Are you into the cute nerd? I'm gonna wedge him. As you both picked up the last one, his hand fell on top of yours. You both made eye contact, blushing at your hands making contact. You looked at his rosy cheeks and furrowed brows. His eyes were downcasted. You backed off them to grab the Remsing book and stood up. I just love the dynamic. I love the CGs, man. Sorry. I love going from that to this. Oh man, they're so funny. The silence was loud. Got you. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Here, do you need me to turn that up, chat? Here, I'll turn it up a bit. Got you. You awkwardly laughed, attempting to break the tension. Not funny, chat. His expression was grave, but you couldn't take him seriously since he was flushing red. You're right. My bad, Kenneth. You apologized as you nervously smiled. Your hand rubbed the back of your neck. It was now or never to shoot your shot. Want to study together? Couldn't believe you actually said that. You willingly asked him to spend time together. Might be the worst choice for company, but you wanted to make it up to him. Kenneth looked at you with disbelief. His smile grew, but he quickly fixed his composure. Of course you want my expertise. He held his nose high while he pushed his glasses up with his pointer finger. Shut up before I change my mind. You teased as you smiled cheekily at him. Cat, of course we're just gonna study. We're not getting to the sex yet, chat. God! I know you're so goddamn horny! But no! Sit down. You gently nudged him with your elbow. Walking to an empty table, the two of you sat across from each other. He folded his hands underneath his chin, glasses reflecting the glowing light. Kenneth smirked. So, what do you need help with? Think fast. I want to know how I can get a date with you. I'll just be honest with the guy. I'll just be honest. I want to know how I can get a date with you. I need help figuring out how I can go on a date with you. Kenneth blinked. His mouth fell agape. Agape, sorry. You want to me, huh? He quickly covered his face with his hands. Unfortunately, his reddened ears betrayed him. You giggled at his adorable reaction. Sorry. You're just so fun to tease. Kenneth groaned into his hands. Let's go over some material in the syllabus. It's good to have a head start with everything, especially with an expert here. Date? Everything? You winked. You're gonna be the death of me. Fine. Let's go over it. Once in a while, you both got up to look for books together, or to pick up a newly printed paper. Some time passed. You both ended up sitting in the same giant beanbag reading the same novel. You're about to point out something funny in the story before a ding stopped you. It was from Kenneth's phone. He took his phone out from his pocket and looked over the notification. He turned on the silence button and placed his phone down onto a nearby table. Kenneth opened his mouth to say something. Several loud dings sounded from his phone. He pinched the bridge of his nose. Seriously? He muttered in annoyance. Turning his head back to you, he ignored the notifications. After a brief moment of peace, his phone dinged again. Kenneth grabbed his phone and looking through the notifications, he sighed. Looks like we're gonna have to cut this short. The professor wants to meet with me before class. I forgot to give him his daily BJ for A+. He seemed reluctant to leave your side. That was really nice. I learned a lot today. You nodded. Me too. Kenneth opened his mouth but quickly closed it. His voice shook a bit. Do you want to do this again? Maybe later today or tomorrow, anytime you're free. I'm available anytime. I like anytime you need help with almost anything. Sussy indeed. Sure, I'd love that. You had to interrupt him before he spiraled. Chad, there's no reason in any world your professor texts you like 10 plus times within a minute, unless he's asking for sexual favors for academic closure, I guess, okay? It's just not happening, okay? He's exchanging good grades for BJs, or more. You had to interrupt him before he spiraled. Honestly, you wouldn't mind having another one of these study sessions. It was fun. Well, I have to leave now. I'll see you later in class. See you soon. You both said goodbye and parted ways. You turned the books to their respective shelves and scurried away with the papers from today. And you would get kicked out of the school. You both had a fun study date. You wondered how your roommate was doing. It was a while since you talked to him. Might be in the dorm right now, since it's too early for practice. Decided to head back to the dorms. Be nice to catch up with Jericho, since you didn't manage to say much to him the day before. Decided to head back to the dorms. Be nice to catch up with Jericho, since you didn't say much to him before. Jeez, were there even more stairs than before? You had to pause after going up a few flights of stairs to catch your breath. Made it up to the stairs of pain and misery, only to be met with the hallway of doom and agony that led to your dorm room. Did the hallway get longer? I don't remember having this many neighbors. Finally, you made it back to your dorm. You got out your keys to slowly open the door. You weren't ready. Nothing could have prepared you for this. Okay, I'm just gonna really quickly just... Before you, Jericho was in the middle of changing into his uniform. Never mind. Never mind. Looking respectfully, looking respectfully, looking respectfully. Chat, look respectfully. Before you, Jericho was in the middle of changing into his uniform. His eyes widened after seeing you. Chad, I didn't know you were coming back so soon. His face was slightly flushed. Turned back to face the floor mirror. Do you think this uniform is too small for me? It's so good. 10 out of 10. This is the better one. I prefer this. He pulled his shirt down. Coach got us these new ones, but I don't know if I like them that much. Damn, I've got something in my eye. Yeah, damn, bro. Gray tank top he was wearing clinging to every curve and crevice of his muscles. It emphasized how large and pronounced his abdominal and pecs were. He's so tall, dark, and handsome. Understand why Jericho's so popular with the girls. I get it now. Gosh, what was I thinking? Get your mind out of the gutter! Yeah, chat. You looked in another direction and avoided any of Jericho's attempts of making eye contact. Hello, hello. It's nice. You look good. Maybe a size up or two would be better. You could feel your face flushing red. Hope you're having a good one, Raymosa. Are you okay? Your face is red. Then he realized what was happening. You're adorable. He's teasing me. He let out a roaring laugh in your reddening cheeks. I must look like a tomato. It's the stairs. You couldn't muster anything else. Jericho only seemed to laugh more at your excuses to defend yourself. Totally, Chad. He looked at you with a cheeky smile. I'm telling the truth, and I believe you. It's cool, Chad. You know, it's been a while since we've actually had a full conversation. It's nice to talk to you again. A small smile made its way on your face. Jericho liked spending time with you. All this time, you only thought he was just being nice. Wow. He genuinely liked you. And here you are, Chat, just genuinely simping for your roommate who just wants to be friends with you, and you're like staring at him change. Creeps. I like talking to you too. I like talking to you too. I like talking to you too, Jericho. What if I... You're a sick person! At least make a move on him, Chat. Jericho made his way to the side of his side of the room and plopped onto the small couch underneath the bunk bed. He patted the spot to his right, motioning you to sit with him. With a bounce in your step, you walked towards his direction. You wish you had your camera with you to capture how big Jericho's smile was. His eyes twinkled, surrounded by a subtle crow's feet. His cute dimples only emphasized his joy. The moment you sat on the couch, Jericho swung his arm around your shoulder and pulled you closer to him. You let yourself relax against him. Your head now rested in the curve of his neck. What you been up to, chat? Nothing much, honestly. Are we just casually cuddling together? Like, really closely cuddling on the couch as homies? Homies cuddle. Nothing much, honestly. Although, yesterday was a different story. It was hectic. Yeah, first day backs are always crazy. Oh, right. How was your break? I bet you spent a lot of time with your fur baby. My cat, Calcifer. Oh my god. My bunny, Lord Kale Destroy. Okay, that's a really, really good name for a bunny, okay? But if I'm being real with you, I'm gonna go with my cat, Calcifer, because I like cats, okay? I basically cuddled with my cat, Calcifer, all day. Wait, the character from Howl's Moving Castle? I love that movie. It is a good movie. Spirited Away is better. You proceeded to show him 100+ photos and videos of your beloved fluffy ball of sunshine. Reasonable. Oh, how are your classes going so far? I heard that the English professors are brutal. You dismissively waved your hand. Nah, I'm not getting sexually harassed. That's my other friend in class. Classes are pretty easy so far. Actually, I've only had to go to one class today. The jock slumped further into the conversation couch and groaned. You're so lucky, chat. But if you ever get any real difficult classes, I know you could pull through. He sighed. I wish we had classes together. Jericho paused and actually took a moment to think about it. Low-key, that's actually a great idea. Would make a great warm-up before practice. Bright eyes met yours. Jericho definitely wanted to do this. You have a no-face tattoo? That's awesome! And the soot sprites! Wait, that's so cute. I love them. You sighed in defeat. There's no way you can reject the sweetest guy you know. Maybe. It would be much more fun than those boring drills Coach has us do every day. Well, I don't believe you can carry me. I'm not as short and petite as the other your names. He had a mischievous glint in his eyes while he smirked. You sure? You held your head up high. I am very sure. In fact, I bet a whole paid lunch that you can't... Before you could finish your sentence, Jericho wrapped an arm underneath your knees, placed his other arm around your back. He stood up from the couch and did a little spin at the center of the dorm. He even had the audacity to hoist you up a bit, causing you to scramble to wrap your arms around his neck. You... Unable to form proper words, you struggled to think of anything to say. You were too flustered from his son and Princess Carrie. Well, what was the thing you said before? Something about lunch, You couldn't even be mad at him. Where's my CG? Game developer! CG stat! The sheer amount of joy he had on his face was infectious. Couldn't help but crack a smile. You got to see him almost shirtless, chat. Fine. You win. I surrender. You leaned closer to him, inhaling some of his musky citrus cologne. Chat, if your friend hangs out with you, please never just... Like, it's not casual. It's not he knows you sniffed him. He knows you just snorted him, okay? Don't do that, okay? You gotta do it when they're sleeping. I think I could do some squat reps while carrying you. Kinda surprised you were able to carry me really easily. I'm a full human being. Jericho's gaze softened. If I couldn't carry you, it would just mean that I'm not strong enough. Nothing to do with you. Gave you a reassuring smile. A sudden loud ding sounded. Then multiple dings followed the first. Jericho sighed and gently sat you back down on the couch. Oh, the professor's texting him now for back shots. He walked over to the nearby table and turned on his phone. He looked back at you with a slight frown. Seemed like Coach decided to schedule a last-minute practice. Man, I'm gonna get real wet and sticky in a minute. In 20 minutes. He let out another sigh. It's a bit unexpected, but who knows? Maybe it's something important. Oh, okay. It's the coach from class of '09, by the way. Jericho started to pack some stationery, shoes, and a spare change of clothes. Spare change of clothes, huh? What are you doing? Inside his duffel bag. You're already leaving? He spoke in a disappointed tone, eyebrows furrowed. Oh, can I get a stretch check and a hydrate check? Ah. That's nice. Yeah, hydrate check. Finish with good posture. Ah, I love water, chat. Head coach was mad or something, so he's making us practice even earlier. I gotta go before he kills me. You can see the reluctance in Jericho's face as he sighed. I promise to make it up to you. Let's grab lunch later today. I'll come pick you up after classes. Quickly, he put on his shoes before turning around to wave goodbye. See you later, Chad. He left with a wink in your direction. Hearing the doors close, he felt a bit relieved. Can't believe he's actually wearing the uniform. You couldn't help but sigh. You glanced down at your phone lock screen. Looking at the time, you realize there's more time to kill before class starts. You felt a bit hungry. It's been hours since you've last eaten. Decided to head to the cafe. This is a long day. Oh, I never realized that the cafe was literally right next to the park. The walk was a short 3 minutes to the cafe. Nice. Because it was very early in the morning, students crowded around the building for their daily cup of coffee or breakfast. You got in line, already deciding... Here, I gotta turn up the music or something. Can you guys hear this? There you go. Got in line, already deciding on getting the same order as yesterday. Still, you browsed through the menu on the wall to pass time. Today's chef's special is a meal for four. For $4. That's an ominous number of fours. 4 fingers up my ass. While waiting in line, you looked around and spotted Justin in all of his stupid glory. Stupid. You're so stupid. Why? I love that his abs look like this. His abs look like ball sacks. I love that. He's so sexy, bro. Yeah, Cat really wants it. Gibgers. While waiting in line, you looked around and spotted Justin in all of his stupid glory. Despite there being a drink and a plate of food across from him, he was at a table for 2, but he was the only one there. As the line moved up, you finally got your drink after a few minutes. You were about to leave until you heard someone calling your name. Hey, Chad. Fancy meeting you here. You sighed before walking over to him. Justin motioned towards the chair across from him. Sit. You gave him a confused and weirded out look. Why on earth would he want to sit with you? 2 of you weren't that close. Why should I? Just sit. You seemed serious, so reluctantly you sat down. Looking at the drink in front of your seat, you moved it out the way to place yours down. Strange. The drink was the exact same order as yours. Justin didn't seem like the person to drink this too. You glanced at the plate of food. Huh? These were your favorite pastries, and they were still warm. There was an awkward silence before he spoke. You were there yesterday when me and Yunhee was arguing. By the way, if I'm saying this name wrong, Yunhee or Yunhee, I'm so sorry. I don't speak any language well. Even my own. Okay? You simply nodded as you took a sip from your drink. Just letting you know, we broke up a while ago. We were just hanging out as friends that day. She suddenly got mad about something on my phone. He didn't have to explain himself, actually. I invited her to come here at 6:30, but she hasn't shown up. She's usually really strict about arriving on time, so this is a bit strange. Ah! Why? I even blew up her phone with calls and texts and still nothing. Well, of course she didn't call back, man. You basically terroristed her phone. Who does that? Who blows up someone's phone? Why would you invite her here this early? Also, she seemed pretty mad at you. She probably needs space from you. She answered my texts earlier. She agreed to this. Calm down, mon amour. Mon amour. His voice went down an octave as he almost purred the last words. Hearing his French-Canadian accent slip a bit caused butterflies in your stomach. Never mind, never mind. Sorry, never mind. Calm down, mon amour. There you go. There's your French-Canadian. Calm down, mon amour. Eh? There you go. You could feel your face heating up. A warm feeling filled in your chest. She isn't like this. We argue sometimes, yeah, but she's all about communication and stuff like that. We usually talk it out after. You talk to her a lot, it seems. He hummed. Jealous cutie. Oh, I just saw her like an hour ago. Justin raised an eyebrow at your statement, looking at you with a confused expression. He genuinely seemed concerned for her. You'd be lying if that didn't make you slightly envious of Yunhee. That's a bit out of character for her to completely ignore me. She even got to spend personal time with you too? Was he jealous of her? That's a bit unfair, don't you think? We should spend more time together. A date later this week sounds nice, no? He sighed as he looked down at his drink. Well, I'm trying to do better now. New growth and stuff. I want to apologize for what I've done to you. Oh man, you have cancer? I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you hallucinating? The Justin apologizing? He's getting in his good graces with God. He took notice of your shocked expression. I mean it. I'd like it if we could just start on a better note. Please, darling. His usually frowned brows and tense face softened. You sucked in a breath. Can't give in, not yet. You've done a lot, especially to Emily. I can't easily forgive you. Emily. About that girl. Why is he talking about her now? I've been getting really strange vibes from her the moment we met last year. It's like things change whenever she's near. Like what? To stay far away from you. This all sounds like a coincidence. I have proof. He pulled out his phone and opened his Files app. He clicked on the folder named Weird Girl. Look at all these photos. You see it? In those images of mainly Emily, you could see strange artifacts appearing near her. Baguette. She looked terrifying. Oh my god! In one particular picture, you could see her standing next to you in the hallways. That's a little concerning, chat. What the hell? What the hell? This is like Mariyuko-chan. In one particular picture, you could see her standing next to you in the hallways. Behind her, a looming shadow stood over her small form. Hi, Queen of Death. But you know what? All of that just made me more curious about you. That girl seems to be trying to keep you away from me. I'm not letting her stop me. But unfortunately, I keep getting interrupted. Like clockwork. Clock reference. His phone dinged. Now Yunhee wants to talk. Well, I'll see you around. Let's go on that date next week, sweetheart. I didn't even agree yet. He lifted your left hand to his mouth and pressed a small peck on the back of it. What? He smirked at the result of his actions. Goodbye, monsieur. Monsieur. Oh, make sure you take the food, too. I got those for you. Oh my god, he's so mean, but he's actually so considerate, and maybe he likes me, chat. Or likes you, with the accent. Monsieur. You were baffled. That was basically a date. He's French-Canadian, chat. What's wrong with me? Glance down your phone. Time for your first class, English 101, and that bro's definitely on steroids. You headed towards the hallway to get to your morning class. Out of nowhere, a familiar face came into view. Ah! Why? Hey, you, chat. Haley grabbed into your arm as she smiled joyfully. Would you believe me if I told you one of Yunhee's minions came up to me asking if I knew where she was? Apparently, she stopped answering her texts after 6 in the morning. You'd hear her laugh at that statement, taking it as a joke. Right after I got glitched? So she's missing? What a shocker. She asked me, of all people, about Yunhee. I'm totally her closest friend. Haley spoke sarcastically. Excuse me. Anyways, I missed you so much. I didn't see you all day yesterday. Yeah, sorry. I fell asleep the moment I got back to my dorm. You know, you can make it up to me by spending the whole day with me today. She reached for your hand. What's happening? Where's my hand? Where's my hand? What happened to my hand? What? Where's my hand? Where is it? Where is it, chat? I don't see it. Not only did she want to hold hands, but also she wanted to interlock them. Yeah, sure, we'll hold our hand. We're besties. Bye. You didn't know what came over you, so as you accepted her offer in interlocking fingers, you looking down at her, you can see her smiling as her face turned flushed red. You know, it is weird that her friends asked. I just saw her earlier this morning. Maybe she's actually missing or something. I doubt it. You're probably doing this for attention. You had to admit that was kind of harsh. Finally, you both reached your class. You both entered the classroom quietly as your professor was about to start class. Something is missing. No. Someone is missing. You glanced over to where Kenneth would usually be. His seat was empty. He's at the hospital giving birth. He's never late to class, nor does he ever miss it, even if he's extremely sick. He didn't say anything about missing class today either. As class started, nobody seemed to even care or even notice. Class felt strangely quiet without him. After what seemed like decades, class ended. The students shuffled away to the next activity. As you turned to talk to Haley, she was already out of the door. Okay, she probably didn't want to talk about what happened earlier. When you stepped out of the classroom, Emily was waiting outside for you. Oh, hey, Ems. Oh, hey, run that back by me? Okay. Hey, chat. Everyone has been asking me if I've seen Yunhee. Emily spoke in a quiet voice as she played with a strand of hair. She seemed nervous. How come no one has asked me if I've seen her? I was the last person to see her. By the way, if you're the last person to see her, you're on the top of the suspect list, so you shouldn't tell anybody, okay? Oh yeah, I heard about that. Wonder if she's just taking time to herself. It's not like anybody cares that she's gone. What was that? Nothing. She seemed annoyed, a bit mad even. I'm more concerned about Kenneth. He didn't come to class today. You noticed that? You translated something. What did you translate? Manchu? Manchu? Emily was surprised, yet her expression remained unfazed. Mon amour? Mon ami? Mi amore. Obviously, he can be annoying. But he's not that hard to miss. Also, that's different language, so. Some binary. Oh. You're a robot? Obviously, he can be annoying, but he's not that hard to miss. Plus, he's not that bad. I actually like hanging out with him. You were a bit upset by the lack of concern she had for both Yunhee and Kenneth. But then again, it's probably not that big of a deal. Emily stayed silent as we continued to walk down the hall. Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Don't apologize, it's fine. You sighed as you finally reached the classroom of your next class. There was a note on the door. Out sick. Study hall period. Email me if you have any questions or concerns. Assignment posted on Canvas. Yay, another free period, Emily said excitedly, as she smiled brightly. We should head to the park near the cafe. As she suggested this, she clinged onto your arm, her own arms wrapped around it with a firm hold. This felt familiar. But this was really a strange thing for Emily to do. She usually isn't super forward with her emotions. Sure, we'll accept it. I might return to this one. Accept. Yeah, sure. It'd be nice to touch grass. Come on, let's go. Emily was extremely enthusiastic as she dragged you towards the park. You felt the fresh air hit you when you exited the building. This would be good for you. You turned around at the sound of your name. You're disappointed that it wasn't Jericho. A tall, muscular jock ran up towards you and Emily. He looked out of breath. Hey, you're Jericho's roommate, right? Did Jericho need something? Yeah? You and Emily exchanged confused looks before you looked back at him. Do you know where Jericho is? He didn't come to early practice this morning. Coach basically killed all of us because of it. Damn, I feel so bad for their butts. I don't know. He should have gone to practice. Another missing person. You could feel a bit of panic starting to set in. Jericho always went to practice. Or at least he would have given a heads up if he didn't show up. Where could he have gone? The two of you had a lunch date planned in the afternoon. No way he would have left without a word. He's not that type of person. If you see Jericho, tell him that he owes the entire team dinner. The jock looked a bit annoyed, but you could tell he was really concerned about Jericho's well-being. You nodded. Thanks, dude. With that, he jogged away. That was weird. Very weird. Why would you know where he was anyways? Well, I'm his roommate. We're butt buddies. Emily tightened her grip on your arm. It's not like you guys are dating. She muttered the last part. Yunhee, Kenneth, and now Jericho. Something definitely is weird. You turned to look at Emily with a bit of panic on your face. She immediately took notice. Hey, it's gonna be okay. They all probably just skipped or something. That's one too many. What am I gonna do without them? The game needs them. I need them. Oh yeah, I forgot. We are a dude playing a video game. They all just coincidentally skipped. You can feel a sense of anger beginning to rise. Why was Emily so indifferent? People are gone, for goodness sake. Gosh, chat, relax. Everything's gonna be okay. Emily looked at you with a comforting smile, yet it felt wrong. But she's right. There's nothing to worry about. They'll be back soon. You sighed deeply before fixing up your hair with your furry hand. I guess you're right. I'm always right. She spoke in a matter-of-fact tone. You looked at her weirdly. Emily was acting differently. She only gave you a closed-eye smile in response. You both started to walk around the park. You know, staying here is much better than going back. You could barely hear what she was saying. What did she mean by going back? To where? As the two of you reached a familiar bench, you remembered being here with Yun-hee earlier. You thought about what had happened. She looked better when she left. What could have gone wrong? I never realized how close the cafe is to the park. I've never seen this park before. You didn't really pay any attention to her, as you were focused on Kenneth and Jericho's situation. Where could they be? How could they leave you? They made plans with you. Chat, how did she? I'm doing all this for you, and you couldn't even bother to pay attention to me? Is this not enough for you? Am I not enough for you? She let go of your arm, but kept a hold on your sleeves. What are you talking about? This was surprising. This came out of nowhere. 0100110000110010. Emily, I don't speak clanker. We need to put her in the trash compactor, chat. Put her in the trash compactor. Hit her with the holy water. Hit her with the holy water. Good night, Ramosa. Question mark, question mark, question mark. She took a deep breath as she let go of you. She still looked visibly annoyed. I'm gonna go take care of something. I'll be back. She began to walk away, not looking at you. Your stomach dropped. What if Emily disappears too? No, Emily. Come back. You held out your hand towards Emily as you called out for her. Em! She glared in the direction of a tree before starting to leave your view. You sighed as you hid your face in your hands. Looks like someone over here got dumped by that thing, no less. Justin. You looked up at him. He was leaning against a tree with his arms crossed. Nonchalant jerk. Your eyes met his deep brown eyes. I didn't get dumped. We aren't even together. You groaned, remembering how upset Emily was. Did you do something wrong? Yeah. Justin casually strolled into a nearby bench, resting his arm on the back of the bench. It's the bench you and Yun-hee sat on earlier. Kinda quite cute that they chose the same bench. Well, what are you, a statue? Are you gonna sit or not? He tilted his head towards the empty spot next to him. He reluctantly went over and sat down beside him. Any signs of Yun-hee yet? Nah, her friends don't know where she is either. You can see Justin's left leg moving up and down erratically. The morning sunlight hit his face at an angle that made him look majestic. Beautiful, even. It highlighted his long eyelashes and illuminated his strong features. Couldn't see any flaws on him. Gave you a cocky grin, noticing your stare. Except for his personality. I've got you now, though, and I like you much more. You'd be lying if you weren't blushing like crazy. Oh, You giggled nervously like a high school girl as you turned your head away to not face him. That's when you felt cold fingers on your chin. What does it say, cat? What does it say? Justin held your chin with a firm but gentle grip. You're so beautiful when you blush. Monsieur. Most recent one was one Emily Acid Haley. Oh. Monsieur. That damn accent. He smiled cheekily at you as he made eye contact. His eyelids lowered, and he started to lean in closer to you. Oh, kiss him! Kiss him! Kiss him! Emily said Haley. Oh, okay. Kiss him! Kiss! You don't know how it happened, but you sealed the small space between you and Justin. You kissed him. His eyes widened at your sudden boldness. It didn't take a long time before he kissed back. It only lasted a second as you pulled away. His lips were surprisingly soft. Hell yeah! Didn't know you had that in you, chat. You're bold. He roared in laughter. You're full of surprises, darling. Couldn't believe what you just did. You kissed Younghie's ex. After telling her to remove him from her life. The one that flashed on the black screen said, I took care of them? You screenshotted that? Cat's insane with it, chat. Earth's chat. Justin looked at you with a raised eyebrow while he waved his hand in front of your face. Oh, sorry. You feel your face flush with embarrassment as you look away. Don't be. Justin stood up, holding out his hand to you. Place your hand on his much larger ones. You admired the calluses scattered on his hand. Standing up, you remembered your height difference. Yowie size. I'll see you around then, cutie. I gotta help look for Younghie. Who knows what sort of trouble she got herself in. The one before that, when you left the classroom, said, it was Emily. It was Emily! Good. She nod on me. Jealousy. Oh, yeah. Totally. Goodbye. You said in a fake agreement tone as you nodded. Au revoir, sweetheart. Au revoir. Rar. Au revoir. That damn Canadian French accent. He's overdoing it at this point. You stood up from the bench, stretching as you did so. You look around, and the area was oddly quiet. There was this uncomfortable feeling of not belonging here, because you don't. You need to leave. You need to get out. Ah! Chat! You gotta listen to me. Everything isn't as it seems. She's gonna delete me, just like she did with the others. This isn't supposed to be happening. No, I'm not. She's lying. I'm telling the truth. All these disappearances aren't supposed to happen. Your phone flashed. It was the latest piece of news. 4 college students found dead. Police investigation found no suspects. Younghie, Kenneth, Jericho, and Justin. I just kissed him. They're dead? You've got to listen to me. All you have to do is log off. That's it. None of this is real. It's all fake. We're all fictional. I'm sorry you have to learn about this now, like this, but you should already know. Why are you still here? Stop clicking and get out. Everyone you knew was dead. Gone. Sorry, Haley. I need to click and read this. You liked them. They liked you. I'm doing this for you. Please, just leave. I promise you, there's someone else out there waiting for you. You don't need a dating sim to feel loved. It's all fake. All these other dating sims you stumble across on, you don't need them. You can and will find someone out in the real world. They aren't real. They never will be. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. They were real to me. You couldn't stop the tears from falling. Wow, we really are chat this time around, chat. You have to get out of this world. She's just using you. She wants something. I just don't know what. Don't trust her. She wants... Ah! My ears! My ears! 5 college students found dead. That took way longer than expected. How embarrassing. Oh, hey, Emily. Her coding was very stubborn, especially since she had a good amount of dialogue. Justin was the worst to get rid of. Damn Renpy and its weird coding. It's not even Python or Java. Chat. Is that even your real name? I think Chat's real name is Chat, yeah. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm the only option left. The others didn't even bother to fight against their script, but I did. All for you. And I would do it again. Because I love you. We can be together. Join me, and we'll never be apart from each other. It will only be us. Nobody else will matter. You won't need anybody else. We can be happy. Together. All you have to do is click yes. You had no choice. Everyone else was gone. Younghie, you didn't get to spend enough time with her. Kenneth, you hated him at first. No, I loved him. But once you spent more time with him, you fell in love with how he loved to teach you. Jericho. He was there by your side from day one and remained there until today. And Justin. You loved how he made you feel seen, understood. Nobody treated you like he did. But they're gone now. They're all dead. Click it. That one up there. That one up there. I can't click that one up there. She won't let me click it. Okay. Let's hit, this yes. Did I just die IRL? Press F. You couldn't physically feel anything. You couldn't smell anything. Probably for the best. Your room probably stunk. Your room stanky. You felt numb, cold, and empty. Sadness. Anger. Scripts encoding. Your malnourished body couldn't handle the grief you felt. When was the last time you had a warm meal? You were so tired. This was always meant to happen. Maybe you did deserve this bad ending. Watching your body fall as it loses all senses of life. Watching all the years go by. All you wanted was love. Why couldn't anybody love me? It's a fate worse than death. I've never experienced love. My face. So hideous for someone to love. Too hideous for anything, really. I can only yearn for it. I look down when walking down the street. I look at people yearning for their attention. But they'll never yearn for me. No one will look at me. I can only watch as others fall in love. I wonder how it feels. I spent years alone, in a room decaying, waiting for the day someone will love me. Knowing there's someone out there, missing you, loving you. God, I want that. Maybe that's why I downloaded this game, or any other dating simulators, really. To feel loved. To feel wanted. Tired of being lonely. Tired of sitting alone at lunch. Tired of sitting alone in class. Tired of not having a partner to work with. I even yearn for friendship. I've wasted my life. Why can't I just talk to people? Why can't they ever listen? Why can't I just do it? Maybe they hate me. Maybe here I will feel loved. Huge thanks to Kalaya for coding help and our mentors at Artists for Humanity's credits. Yo, thanks to everyone who worked on this game. So I think that was a really quick lesson on maybe why. Maybe you should think a little bit deeper about why you're playing these games. Most importantly, thank you for playing the demo. By the way, yeah, this is just a demo. Wait, that was really good. That's cool. Right? End of demo. Okay, there we go. Oh, kind of weird how we didn't, like, leave this screen. Because I thought for sure we would, like, leave this screen. Yeah, this is just a demo. But it feels like a full game, right? Like a full story. No, bro, I'll reject reality and stick to yaoi manga and fanfics. You know, you don't have to reject reality. You can still do those things and not reject reality. Maybe you could find somebody, IRL, who really loves reading yaoi manga and fanfics too. And you can be really, in a nice way, trying really hard to say this in a nice way. I'm trying to find the nice words. You can be Fujoshis together. What's the male version? Fudanshis? I think that's the male version. Yes, you can do that together. That was nice, I think. You gotta figure out why you play these games, you know? I do think there is a large portion of people who play these visual novels, and it just makes them feel worse, and I feel so bad for them, because you should not be playing these games if you truly believe, like, this is the only way you'll get love. These games are not going to help you, you know? You should use this for fun. You should play these games because you're interested in them for real. You know, you enjoy the characters. You know, they make you feel something, sure, but you need to understand the line, you know? You do need to make an effort in your real life, you know? And you can't just use these games as, like, some kind of crutch to get you through life, you know? You got to get those steps in life to get those things, those feelings in real life. I guess. Match that freak and enjoy your life and loved ones, romance or no. Yeah, like, I really enjoy romance stuff. I really do. You know, and lots of people do. You just gotta be willing to, and it doesn't actually have to be like IRL, you know? You can join communities, join fandoms, whatever. You meet people online, and even though that's not IRL, you know, eventually you could meet someone online talk to them, and you can meet them IRL. I actually know like multiple people who had online relationships that worked out. Like they moved in together eventually, that sort of thing, you know? I'm not saying you should do that, by the way, right away. Like that should be like dating online for a long time. But, you know, I just mean to say, even if you think there's not somebody in your town or your city that likes you, trust me, there's someone in the world that will be perfect for you, okay? And maybe you can gush over your favorite romantic visual novels, dating sims, fanfics, you know, manga, anime, whatever. You know, you can gush over them together. And maybe not. Maybe you'll just find someone you love who has completely different interests than you. And sometimes it happens. And you can share your interests and learn about the other's interests, you know? You know, that happens too. Of course, this game is going to keep going, so I think it's going to go more the horror route. I found it really funny, by the way. The game was really hilarious. I want to go back to the right of the screen. Oh, sorry. Here you go. Here you go, cat. Here you go. There you go. But I really enjoyed the game. The art style is really funny. The CGs are really great. The sound effects were pretty funny in the music. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really funny. I hope you guys did too. If you enjoyed the video, please clock that like button and subscribe. Helps me out a lot. I play lots of visual novels, dating sim, horror games especially on the channel. Every day a new video. So if you like this, you'll like the rest of the channel for sure, okay? You'll find something you like every day. A new video, man. So clock in and subscribe. Join the crew. The Clockwork crew. To be fair, the Clockwork Express. But anyways, that's it for me, everybody. I'm clocking out. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.